And we are back. What's up, everybody? Titan Masters are in the house. And today we have a special episode. I am joined by Alan, Late Toy Show, Patrick Dios, and Isaiah Rickard, better known as Kaiju Poo. What's going on, guys?
Yo, I hear a scary robot.
Yeah. All right, so we got now, he's here now, our special guest. We have Andrew Wong, better known
Hey,
as
what's going on?
what's going on, sir.
Yo,
Check out this room, man.
I'm gonna plug this in here.
my God.
Wow.
First time seeing it?
I've never actually seen the whole thing.
Oh, there's more. Let me spin the camera around then.
All right, cool.
Wow.
Oh
My God.
Andrew, I gotta come to your house. Where do you live again?
Over in Boston.
Boston. So close to all.
That's not far from me.
How many? I guess that's a lifelong collection there. Right?
Yo,
Correct.
you got a secret. Oh my God. Oh, I see Ava.
I have that Mecha Godzilla head with the Eva colors. I have that one.
You better not customize it, Harold.
I am gonna customize it.
No, just go buy a regular one.
They didn't make a regular one.
Leave it as is, Harold.
Man, beautiful, beautiful.
My God.
Those are mostly the SH Monster Art stuff.
Ah,
But
very cool.
That's the business.
That's crazy.
Cool. I love that big 89 head.
Yeah,
next to,
recently acquired that.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty, cool. So gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about today, and so let's acknowledge people in the chat. So we've got Stewie, Power Hour. What's going on, buddy? I think he's at work. So thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know who else is in the chat, but we got two people. Yeah. Maybe it might be Akira. Yeah.
It's a little hard
So,
around
Andrew,
these
how you
days.
doing?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Leave it, Charlie. Is everyone else here with that weird echo?
Yeah, there is a weird echo in the back.
Yes, I'm still hearing it. Yep, I'm hearing it. Yep.
From you, I think.
I'm using an iPhone. There's no way.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right. So he's gonna use the podcast to help him get through his shift. All right, cool, buddy. Yeah. So Andrew, have you been?
Yeah, it's been great. Just there's a snowstorm out there, so I was just shoveling and just making it back.
Oh wow. How many inches of snow?
It's a light one. I think like 6 inches. So
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
not terrible.
Some of your 6-inch figures.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't had to deal with that in ages. I've been here 15 years now in Taiwan.
Yeah.
I
You
forgot-
were up in Canada, right? Before?
I was up in Canada in Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, Toronto. You probably get more than we do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the day I left, there was a snowstorm. You know what I mean? I was lucky that I was at that my plane was able to take off. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. All right, guys. So do you guys have any new pickups recently? Alan, let's start with you. What any new pickups that you have?
Oh yeah. So you guys have seen the BMS Kingdom Come third party Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the Mafex Cyborg Superman. I haven't opened it yet, but those are the incoming rights.
Cool.
I also got the Monster X, and I haven't played with it yet, but I still want to add those red eyes on it.
Ah, so you're gonna custom him,
You're
huh?
gonna rip him apart now, huh, Alan?
I'm gonna abuse and molest my toys.
No, cool.
Lord.
Alrighty. Patrick, what about you?
I'm always constantly buying random stuff, so I got like a new what's that ZD Iron Man. I got a Yamaguchi Superman, and I have a Moonlight coming tomorrow. What else have I got? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I'm always constantly buying random stuff from my Marvel and
Yoy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. That can't be
the audio
me.
is really bad, man. The audio is really bad, right?
Yeah. It's there's a lot of like static or
There's a lot. Everyone sounds like they're very far away in a very deep hole.
Yeah, even me?
No, you sound fine.
yeah,
Cal.
you're fine.
Okay.
I
don't hear it
Should we
anymore.
do a sound check? Like
Oh, I
everyone
know.
mute themselves and just one person at a time.
Oh,
We can try to.
All right. Okay, so we'll go in this order. Okay, so me, Andrew, Kai, Isaiah, Alan, and then Patrick. Okay,
Okay.
hold on. Okay.
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 All right. Test. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Radio check over.
Your turn, Alan.
Mic test. Hello. Is it okay?
That's a lot
Hello,
better.
hello.
I hear nothing now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Yep, good.
Yeah,
All right,
much
good.
better. So I guess if I guess the best way is if you're not talking, just mute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
Alrighty.
good idea. Yeah, good idea.
So we got a lot to talk about today because since our last show, like a ton of stuff has been announced already. So how about we get to that? So today's a special episode. So let's go straight to Titan news because Andrew, you are our special guest, and
Ooh, thank you.
and this came out yesterday in
Sweet.
Japan. Yes, I am waiting for mine. So who ordered this guy?
I believe I have mine on order.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh man, Jazilla, what's going on, buddy?
I guarantee. No, I did not order this.
You didn't, eh? Okay. Good.
You know, I'm trying to save up for the trip, so you might find it in stores when we're in Japan.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this guy. I missed out on the first round of this guy, and I'm happy I did because like this new figure's got like a whole bunch of new accessories and stuff like that. You know, battle damage wings and things, right? You have the original, right, Andrew?
I do, and you're actually very fortunate to have missed it out because I think I went through 7 of them, and they all kept falling apart. As you probably know, Monster Arts has been quite loose, right? So I think like the lower jaw on the bionic heads keep falling apart, and it was just super annoying. And then the tail keeps falling apart, and luckily I was just ordering it from Amazon, so they have like an easy return policy. So just get one, return one, get one, return one, and I finally got one that's like, all right, it's not perfect, but you know, at least it holds together for the most part. But yeah, like just watch out. I think a lot of times the lower jaw on the bionic heads come off very easily. So it was very frustrating. Like I pretty much have it posed and just left it alone for it. But yeah, I agree. This one is really cool because it has a lot of accessories. And I'm looking forward to it, especially the wings, because I don't think there's any other company out there that has done like the damage wings, minus like those what do you call it, the Iwakura ornaments. So
Mhm.
outside of that company, I think nobody else has done the damage wing. So it's pretty cool.
I see. And hopefully like the joints will be better because like every time like I borrow even Ghidorah 91 from my friend, like that thing is so janky and things pop off easily and stuff. So hopefully like with this even like with the old one, he's got the old one of this one. It's like it's just very janky. So hopefully, the joints will be better second time around. They
Yeah.
normally are.
Did your friend have the original King Ghidorah or
He's got the original, yeah.
special color one?
He's got both
We
actually.
got both. Okay, yeah, because
both,
I have the original, and for the most part, that one held together. But once in a while, the center head does come off.
Oh, it's annoying, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, but there's going to be quite a few Monster Art stuff coming this year. Like we still have they still haven't shown the full reveal of Godzilla 91. They haven't shown the full reveal of the Gamera anime Gamera, right?
My God, I
Yeah.
can't.
And we still have yet to see the new design for the new Godzilla of the movie this year. So I'm guessing we'll start seeing like something in close to May. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because the movie's coming out in November, so
Yeah.
you would think the toys would start to hit slightly, probably right around that time, September, October time frame.
Yeah, yeah. Like normally, like movie companies, they start pushing their campaign like with like when it's 6 months out, right? And like May is like right at the 6 month mark, right? So
Exactly. Yeah, right around there, you'll probably start seeing some reveals, some spoilers, and things. So that usually the spoilers come from the toys.
sure,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Without
So
warning.
just acknowledging Perry Chua. Been a long time. We haven't seen him on the channel. So what's going on, brother? Thank you for coming. We got Atomic Goji. He's also here. Okay, what's going on? And we got Adrian from Monsters with Attitude. What's going on, buddy? Alrighty, and Hope Iris goes up too. Oh yeah, that's right. They're going to be
Sweet.
doing
Yeah, that's
Iris.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, forgot about
Yeah.
Iris.
Mm. So let's go on to the next thing. So I was discussing earlier with Isaiah about the Super Bowl and about the trailers and stuff. Like that's the only time like I'm interested in the Super Bowl is because of the trailers. And this trailer really caught my eye. And guys, what do you think? What do you think of this? Andrew, let's start with you first, Andrew.
Yes, it was a super surprise. I don't know if it was hinting from like Prime One and everything. There was a lot of like Michael Keaton Batman stuff coming out all of a sudden, and then this trailer just dropped, and I was like, oh my god! Like I'm not huge into Batman, but the Michael Keaton Batman is really awesome. So it's really exciting to see that they're doing this whole multiverse type of thing, falling into Marvel and everyone else's footsteps.
Sure, yeah. And the thing though is like now you understand why they never canceled this movie. Freaking even though Ezra Miller was like going on a tear, like committing crimes and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's because this movie's awesome, you know? So, yeah. Patrick, what are your thoughts, buddy? Let's get you in.
I can I can tell you that when I first saw this movie trailer, I was actually I'm actually quite excited for a DC movie once again. I haven't been excited for a very long time. This trailer really released. Yeah, it's really a huge surprise, man.
Yeah, like this looks genuinely good.
I was actually quite shocked that I actually saw Zod in the trailer. That was the part that really shocked me. I have no idea Zod was in the show.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get to Atomic Goji's. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see a bit this movie. I don't like Ezra. Yeah, the thing though is like that's the thing. Like I'm gonna be going into this movie, and I'm gonna be there mostly because of Michael Keaton, and I'm sure that Ezra Miller is gonna pull off a good performance and stuff like that. But in the back of my mind, like knowing what he's done, you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, I can't. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. I don't know. Alan, what do you think?
Yeah, exactly. I usually don't watch trailers, but since I don't really like as a whole the DCU universe, I really didn't care.
Yeah.
I avoid trailers. But this trailer, I saw it once. It was pretty good because especially because I'm familiar with the Flashpoint storyline and I like
Sorry.
the animated version and the comics.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of nostalgia for this. So
Yeah.
I hope to be surprised, but I'm keeping my expectations low.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, like when I saw this trailer, I was like, okay, I understand why they haven't officially fired him yet. It's because this movie
Yeah.
looks like it's gonna be friggin' awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's gonna be it's it's gonna be the end. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's this one
Yeah.
or Aquaman 2, but like
Right.
like with the next the James Gunn direction and stuff, like you know what I mean? Like
That man's fucking
everything
everybody.
you know what I mean? So like I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's gonna be weird seeing this because like there's gonna be nothing like this universe is done. You know what I mean? So like
Yep.
this universe is done. So like, anyways,
Do you feel like I don't know? It kind of got messy for me. It was really hard for me to follow.
it did
Almost.
get messy. It did get really messy. Like they they had no idea what to do with Henry Cavill Superman. They fired him. You know what I mean? It was like,
Oh.
and they wanted to replace him. Like you see, like there's Supergirl in this trailer. And like they originally thought, oh yeah, under the old guard, like oh yeah, we're gonna have the new Supergirl take over now because we don't want Henry Cavill and things. Well, they're getting rid of her too. So like, I don't know, man.
My God.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if you guys have actually heard the news. James Gunn has been actually writing the new Superman movie script. I think about
Yes.
6 months ago. That was before Henry Cavill was rehired for Black Adam. So
Yeah.
they actually knew they were going to fire him, but there's no reason
Yeah.
to bring him into Black Adam just to boost sales. Yeah, that's a big move, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, Black Adam wasn't that good in my opinion.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Oh man, like the thing
The
though is like
worst.
you could clearly see like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, he was making a power play. He wanted control of the
Yes,
DC
yes.
universe. You know what I mean? Like you could see,
Nah.
you know what I mean? The hierarchy of power is about to change with me. You know what I mean? It's like we'll see about that, buddy. But no.
Honestly, no. He's kind of a corny. I don't get me wrong. I do enjoy him as an actor, but he's kind of corny when it comes to like certain. Like that movie was great. I felt like at a point, but then I don't know. It kind of got weird with like the story, and then like the kid was like. I hate when they use kids as like a hero point mark or like a standpoint.
Yes.
Well, the thing though is like he's a bad guy. Like in the comics, he's always been a bad guy, and like why? You know what I mean? Because he's a big actor and he's he's loved by fans and stuff like that. Okay, they're gonna make him a good guy. You know what I mean? Why can't he just keep him a bad guy? Like, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah.
That movie.
So, Rock played himself in Black Adam. There was no acting. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Anyways, that's done anyways, but whatever. So let's get back to kaiju stuff. Guys, my goodness. Who saw this?
God. He's beautiful and expensive.
140 bucks. 140 bucks for this. But I think for what they're offering, yeah, the price justifies that. You're getting a lot of stuff for 140 bucks, not just the figure.
You just need it to release this year rather than like 2036.
I'm not too sure. You know what? They said that they're releasing this for this year, like December, October. We'll see about that, man. I don't know.
Still waiting on that 89.
Yeah, that gigantic 89. I'm still waiting on
Yeah.
that. There's been nothing about
Nothing,
that.
right? Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't think have we seen
Look at Ultraman.
like actual photos, or I don't think you've
No.
even seen actual photos. It's just whatever the rendered ones were.
Man, that's still in production. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out. I think March to May. I think was what the website stated.
Hmm.
You would think then
It was
if
supposed to
that
come out last year, like
Yeah,
September.
yeah,
but
something like that. And then they
nothing
pushed. I
happened.
think they pushed it off.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're notorious for like delays and stuff like that. I mean, I know Patrick and Akira were excited for like the Ultraman, the Showa Ultraman. Do you guys still have
Oh,
that figure yet, or
yeah.
no? Are you still waiting, Patrick?
Uh-oh.
Looks, is he frozen? Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, never happened. Yeah.
It never happened. Yeah. So this does look pretty good, but I'll probably pass on it. Ooh, okay. I'm not
Ooh.
passing. Yeah. Didn't Mezco say Ultraman was supposed to come out last April? Well, Hayden, I've been waiting 3 years for that Michael Keaton Batman, and it's finally coming. So who knows, man?
Fine, not. I can't. I'm impatient.
Yeah. So this thing's going to be 8 inches tall and 12 inches long. So this is basically like this guy here.
Classic Bandai size.
Yeah. So he is like the Kokyokyok Godzilla,
Say that.
right?
Yeah, yeah, that's about
The
8 inches, right?
Kokyokyok Godzilla 89 is
I never actually heard it pronounced.
I don't know.
It sounded right. No, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does sound pretty right.
Oh yeah.
I just call it the Light and Sound
Yeah.
Light and Sound Monster Arts.
Godzilla.
Yeah. Calling it
So
the-
it's going to be around this as big as this guy, because this
Yeah.
guy's 8 inches.
Yeah,
Damn.
So
Hey.
yeah. I like 8 inches. It's like a good that's like a good size because it's not too big, it's not too small. So I think it's good to work with.
yeah,
Um,
and it looks and you can get more detail in a figure this size. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like every Godzilla figure, an articulated Godzilla figure, should be this size.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I must.
Yeah. Because I think that's the one thing Heisenberg and I were talking about. Like we like the monster art stuff, but it's just a little too small. So I think like Haya has been putting out like tremendous stuff so far.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I really hope to, and they just announced King Ghidorah not too long ago. So looking forward to that. Hopefully, as they expand the MonsterVerse items, hopefully they'll get the Toho license and make some classic kaiju. But we'll
Ooh.
see.
But you
That's
know,
a long,
Sure.
tall order, because I don't think Bandai will ever allow.
Yeah,
that.
they probably would not.
They're just, oh, you guys can have the MonsterVerse, but that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can only make a certain quantity. If you guys sell out, that's it. You can't restock anymore.
I know.
That's what a lot of people are not understanding about Haya. You know what I mean? People are complaining, oh, why doesn't Haya restock? Because they can't.
They can't. Yeah.
They can't, you know?
Bandai has like Toho
stranglehold.
by their neck, you know.
Yeah, they have a stranglehold on them. Yeah. So anyway,
It's not
we'll
just
talk about-
Toho. It's like pretty much Bandai like holds like every like Japanese franchise by their necks. So like Ultraman, Kamen Rider, everything.
Oh man, they're like the elephant in the room, I guess, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But look at this. Look at all the stuff that that you get with this figure. You get the little plane. You get the train that you can put in his mouth. You get 3 pairs of hands. Okay. You get the cannons. You get 3 tanks and the buildings and that effect. My goodness, man. I mean, that's awesome. Like, how can Adrian? I know you're in the chat. How can you pass this? Look at this. I mean, this is great.
But the thing
I
is,
don't know, man.
These are things that most of us, or these are things that we already have. You know, most of us already have things like this, right?
We don't have a 54 that big. This is the only 54 articulated that I have, and it's a 6-inch one. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's like that one, the NECA. What else? For articulated ones, I think that's about it for 54.
yeah, I mean, look at
mostly there's tons of 54 figures though.
so
That's
here's
true.
the
That is
S8
true.
Monster Arts. This new Mezco is going to be like this guy. Look at
Yeah.
this size difference. Yeah. So It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure, to say the least.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't understand why every time I join, that there's always some issues with my connection.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it did it again.
Yeah.
I have the
I
same
don't know, like
problem actually.
the announcement for this came out of the blue, as I mentioned earlier, because like
Yeah.
at Toy Fair they showed like the seamless body of Godzilla 89, not 54, right? Weren't you there, Andrew? At this?
Yeah, I may have missed it, but Ty probably saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a yay for me. I'm definitely gonna pick this up. So Andrew, you're gonna pick this up, I'm assuming.
Most likely. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I'm still gonna wait a little bit just to see. Maybe I'll just to. There's a lot of pre-orders going on right now, so I'm
Oh
gonna
my
try
God.
to.
You have no idea.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like time it right. So I
Sure.
don't suspect this one will sell out. It seems like the Mezco stuff does stay in stock, so I'm a little gambling on this one. So we'll see.
Okay. Well, I got my buddy who owns a toy store to order it for me.
Oh, there
so,
you go. Excellent.
Yeah. So
If,
I get all
if
my
it if it does sell out, then I might need to ask a favor.
Okay. Patrick, what about you? Are you interested in this or not? You're not much into Godzilla, I know, but what about you? He's frozen.
Yep.
Alan?
Frozen.
Nice.
Mezco has always been out of my budget, so no.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you pay for like something like Akira mentioned that you broke your $100 rule on a figure. Oh yeah, it was that the Mafex Cyborg
Batman?
Superman.
No, the Cyborg Superman, that's less. That's like $90 or something.
Oh yeah? Oh, just
Yeah,
on,
the Kingdom Come third party is like $70.
oh, I see. Okay.
And then the Mezco Flash the reverse Flash that I have was a knockoff, so that was really cheap too, like $30. So I had no qualms, ripping it apart and adding some stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
I think Akira is referring to the Mafex Batman and Robin, but those are two figs, so technically, technically they're like $70 each.
Yeah, you're sly, Alan. You're sly.
Oh wait, your rule is you won't break $100?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's his rule.
Yep.
Wow,
Rarely. I rarely
that's
broke it.
rough.
On a
That's
single
hard.
figure, you should say a single figure, okay? But if it's a 2-pack and you
Yeah.
divide the two, then it's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Doesn't count. Because when I
like
started,
the way you think.
yeah, man, I started collecting like in 2001. I think the first figure that I bought for like $100 was like the Optimus Prime, the G1 reissue Optimus Prime. And for
Yeah.
me, that was like, what the hell is this $100 toys? Then that's ridiculous, So, so
Yeah.
ever since,
$100?
I've
Yeah. So Power Hour says, I'm personally worried about the material. What will it be made of?
Most
Personally?
likely rubber.
Most likely
uh,
rubber, and I don't know. Over time, I think it will tear. You know what I mean? So
Don't you say it?
Yeah, that's
we'll see. We'll
yeah.
see.
Rubber tends to disintegrate over time because I had some really nice Godzilla mask similar to this one right here.
Mhm.
But this one's actually a model kit. But I had a mask that was like a 95 head, and it was really nice. But I think like 10 years in, it just melted on itself, and it's gone. Like it really did melt down, just like the movie. So I'm like, shit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. At the time, it was one of my because I love that mask at the time. So it was like it's gone. It's like I had it and it's gone.
Oh,
No way.
dang.
It is there.
Okay. Well, it lives on in memory, I guess, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I took some pictures before. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing I'm afraid of, like figures that are using rubber. as a
Mhm.
main source. Like that's another thing I'm a little worried about with the higher Rodan, because
Oh yeah,
I believe the wings, there's a wire to make it like do all those
Oh,
bendy
yeah.
moves. So that's I'm a little
sure.
afraid of that. But
Yeah,
hopefully, like with the technology these days, the materials will
yeah.
last longer.
And
Maybe they're like,
look who it is.
Oh, look who it is!
Spielberg.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot.
Hello.
How you doing, sir? Thank you for coming.
There we go. There it is. Sorry I'm late. Don't have my
That's
hat
all
on.
right.
Better late than never, you know?
Should
Yes,
grab my hat
sir.
too. The sorry, my normal schedule. Yeah, I wasn't following my normal schedule this evening. Yeah, my puppy wasn't feeling well.
Oh,
Oh,
So I was sort of like that just kind of threw everything off because I was kind of I was upstairs keeping a close eye on the puppy. But
mhm.
she seems back to normal now.
Okay, great.
that's great to
But
hear.
yeah, it seems back to normal. I just took her out. She was like looking for the rabbits. Yeah, there's a lot of wild rabbits in the neighborhood, so she was back to her usual self,
Okay.
sniffing around and looking for the wild rabbits. So and now my wife's feeding her. So
Mhm.
yeah. So now on to much more important things here.
That's
Yeah. So you're talking about the Mezco? I heard.
Yes, sir. We were talking about the Mezco. That's right.
Yeah. Do you like that idea for posing with fewer? They say. Well, I think they were labeling it as no seams, which I guess is not true though, because I guess it's going to be I think there'll
The
be a
hand.
seam on the jaw. Yeah,
Yeah.
on the wrists, because
Yeah.
you can exchange the hands. So there's and also the jaw too. I assume, though it's hard to tell in the photos, but the jaw. They point out that the jaw can go. Yeah, that it's a posable jaw, but there I think
Sure.
I assume there might be a seam, but
Let's.
not sure.
It's hard to tell from these photos, but
you can see maybe a slight seam in that one.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, and have any of us had like experience with uh, action figures like this? Because the ones
Yes.
I've seen are the ones that from a company that make or primarily make like human figures and primarily female figures, where
Mhm.
like posable female figures where it's all like seamless. So it's like the skeleton, the skeleton underneath. And I saw those. I've seen them online a lot, but I actually got to see them in person at New York Comic Con one time. They had like a booth set up, and those are. But yeah, it's sort of like it's certainly a different approach.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I've never owned one, but I
Yeah.
think it's sort of. But I think it potentially it's the best of both worlds that you
Mhm.
sort of like you got something that looks as nice as a statue, but it's also posable.
how do
Yeah. That's my other
how do
question.
people-
How posable will this figure be?
Yeah.
Like
I don't need SH Monster Arts levels of posability. It's like
yeah,
just a little
true.
bit of just a
Mhm.
little bit of posability would like be enough for me, I think. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not trying to
Yeah, I
make
mean,
yeah.
if you're trying to go with the realism to the movie, yeah, you probably don't need the Monster Arts level of posability. But I had the Microman Godzilla figures from 2004, and then there was some older. I think it was a Medicom. Medicom had like a rubber suit 62 and and what is it called? There's like an action guy underneath, like almost like a miniature man in suit.
Microman. Yeah, they had like a Microman Godzilla,
Yeah.
right? And they even had a
There
jet.
was a Jet Jaguar, Megalon, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla 2004. But there was also I think early in maybe it was like late 90s or early 2000s. There was like a 8 or 12-inch like almost like a GI Joe character, and then there's like a rubber suit that you can put him into Godzilla. And posability is actually very terrible. It's pretty much the suit holds the action figure in place. So you can move it, but it won't stay in
It won't hold the pose.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, for Godzilla, I mean, you can't get like those wild poses like an action figure can. Like he can only like do this really and things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't you can't expect much. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
in terms of care though, like I'm reading my own question. That's what I'm saying right there on the chat.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like taking care of shoes, like you have to moisturize it or something to keep it from cracking or degrading.
Definitely
So
keep
what-
it out of the sun. Keep it out from dry places. I don't know about moisturizing, but
Yeah.
probably I probably want to avoid any chemicals.
Did they state what material it'll be, or is it real rubber?
They have
or we,
they have
or-
not, but we suspect it's going to be rubber.
Sure.
Okay, and real rubber, not a rubble, or not something similar. Yes, there's also like silicon. Those female figures, I think were silicon, silicone. And again, that's like I think they were using silicone in particular to try to approximate like human skin, so you wouldn't have to do that with Godzilla.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this 54 I have here, that's made of rubber. It's like the like you have like a it
Yeah,
was the
'cause-
Delgatosi one, like the weekly magazine thing, and you would have parts and you build it together and put it in the rubber
Yeah,
suit.
the remote
It's a
control.
remote control one. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. All right, so let's move on. So, guys, Pacific Rim turns 10 years. Can you believe it?
Can't
10
believe
years.
it.
the
It feels
original.
like yesterday.
My lord.
Yeah, you're right. 2013. So it is 10 years.
I was
Yeah.
a child in 2013.
Yeah. And next year, another movie, one of my favorite movies, and Isaiah, I know it's your favorite movie, Godzilla 2014, turning 10 years next year.
Woo!
Yeah, but let's talk about this movie. I mean, this movie was just even now, like I keep going back to this movie and I enjoy this movie a lot. Like the whole aesthetic of it and things, like the physics, the way the robots move and everything, especially like when they're fighting in the rain and like when the impacts and stuff, like you see like the rain just jump off the armor. It was just so well done. I don't understand how like this didn't, you know what I mean? Like people criticize this movie. I don't see anything wrong with this movie personally. Yeah.
This definitely gets better with rewatches. Because I remember watching this for the first time, and I liked a lot of the parts in it, but overall I didn't like it. But after a couple of rewatches, it really grew on me.
Yeah.
It's 3D. Have we all seen it in the 3D? So remember, I think they decided in theaters originally it was in 3D too.
Oh, really? I never saw the 3D.
Yeah, because I remember. Before the movie came out, actually, I was one time at New York Comic Con. They had, I think, Legendary had a panel which they were talking not just about movies but also about comic books and like everything they do. But
Sure.
the highlight, what everyone was there for, was Del Toro was there in person and talking about the movie, and he talked about how he was very excited to be making like a kaiju movie. And then it's like they said how like they debated a lot about just how big they wanted the robots and the kaiju to be, the Jaegers and the kaiju. And then they also I remember but also about the question of 3D. I just originally didn't like the idea of the 3D, but I think they sold it some point along the line. They sold him on it that it would actually work well. So he did decide to do the make it 3D. So I don't remember it making the 3D effect like making a particular impression on me in the theater. But it certainly it seemed certainly wasn't anything wrong with it. But but that's something. That would be hopefully they'll bring it back to theaters at some point so we could try to see it that way.
Because I remember in the theater.
The battles,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ty.
Yeah, are all the battles in the rain in this original movie? I can't remember.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's always in the dark too. I think there was some complaints from the audience. It was like too dark, and then the uprising was all in the daytime. It's like the reverse.
I don't know, man. Like I remember sitting in this movie in the theater watching this one, and my wife is next to me. I was like, yeah, like I couldn't contain my excitement over this movie. You know what I mean? Like when you're seeing the robots, and like in the back of my mind while I'm watching this is like, I want to see a Godzilla movie like this. You know what I mean? And at this point, when this movie come out, we haven't seen any trailers or anything like that for Godzilla. You know what I mean? Like the sneak, that San Diego Comic-Con sneak peek of Godzilla came out like after this. You know what I mean? But yeah, but this was just awesome. What a treat! Like I still love watching this movie, especially watching it
Same.
on a 4K TV.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious if you guys, how you guys feel about the Jaegers versus the kaiju? Because I was actually kind of disappointed how the kaiju looked in this movie. The
Oh
fact
yeah.
that just like the shape of them and like just the fact that they were so dark. They weren't. I've never liked the Pacific Rim kaiju as much as I like the Godzilla kaiju's.
I I thought they were pretty cool. I thought they were pretty they were creative, and like they had like that bioluminescence and stuff like that as a way like you can point them out like in the dark and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know what I mean? And like he clearly wanted to go for like that, like Predator, like his blood is green and stuff like that. Like even in the dark you can see his blood and things. And I kind of feel like he took inspiration from that, like in terms of like the like when the kaiju bleed and stuff like that, like you see like that liquid, that glowing liquid coming out and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, I kind of remember Predator being like that, but I thought it was pretty cool. Like each one of them had like their own unique design. Like none of the kaiju looked exactly like each other, you know what I mean? They all looked different, which I kind of appreciated that.
Yeah, agreed. Actually, I did like the kaiju, especially Knife Head. In the beginning, sad that the battle was so quick, but
Yeah.
overall, I think I did like all the kaiju. But they all were unique designs. I think like probably the only thing was like a lot of them were too dark, but yeah, luckily that they did have like the new luminescent colors, and the blood was like glowing, so that kind of helped pinpoint where they are and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my take. But like the second movie, let's get to talk about the second movie. So Hayden's comment here, the second movie people have a problem with, I think it's the one that got the most heat. I don't know, man. I mean, there was something missing about that movie, that second movie.
I think killing off the female lead was probably the worst idea.
Bad idea. Yeah.
But,
bad idea. And
don't hate on that movie. My name's in the credits, so
really?
Yes, at the very end. The Jaeger Academy like special thanks or something. So
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I think I enjoyed the second movie more than a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it was Steven. Well, the first, but yeah, certainly it didn't have like the artistic touches that Del Toro brought to it.
Yeah,
Del Toro actually is just like so good with visuals. In fact, like if you look at the actual I forget what they're called, the drivers, like the drivers like inside the Jaegers, like if you look
pilots,
side by side,
Jaeger pilots.
Yeah, the pilots. Yeah, if you look at the costumes of the pilots side by side for each movie, it seems like pretty clear that like the pilot costumes were much better in the first movie.
sure.
And it's sort of like
Yes,
and I think that's just true generally, that Del Toro just has is just really great with visuals. Like he's quite
Sure.
outstanding. So yeah, with the second movie, the visuals weren't quite as good. But Stephen S. DeKnight, who worked on Buffy way back when, Buffy the Vampires. He was a writer on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and on Angel, and then he
Yeah.
did season 1 of Daredevil on Netflix. So
Yeah.
I'm a fan of his. So I was I actually enjoyed it for like what it was.
Mhm.
But yeah, maybe not quite as artistic or as emotional, but certainly it had a lot of fun. I thought it was kind of rather just like sort of fun entertainment.
Yeah, it was a fun movie, but I don't know, like it missed something. Like I like the design of the robots and stuff like that. Friggin' Gypsy Avenger and like all they were all really cool. You know what I mean?
Yes,
But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. There's just something not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the designs for the Jaegers are great and the kaiju are great. I think it was mostly the story. The thing I really loved in the first one, it was all the different countries like
Yeah.
had their own Jaeger, and this one it
Mhm.
was kind of like just one, like everybody put their resources together,
Yeah.
and they're trying to push the whole kids being the heroes thing, and that
I
didn't
like
work
that.
for me. Yeah, it didn't work for
I didn't
me.
like
But
that. That's what bothered me about that movie, because like in the first movie, like these guys that are piloting these Jaegers, they're soldiers. You know what I mean? They're
yes,
seasoned
exactly.
soldiers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we come to this movie, and like they're all kids, and like yeah, I was like, it's like no, come on, I
Yeah,
can't. I had a hard time taking them seriously. To be
Yeah,
honest.
that was my thing, and I didn't like the male lead. I think he was from the Star Wars. He just didn't do
John
it.
Boyega, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it for me in that movie. But I think the female lead in the first one, just did it so much
Mako,
better.
yeah.
Mako,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the
she was
actors. Yeah, I
fantastic.
think the actors and characters were a
off.
lot better in the first movie.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
this movie had the opposite effect for me, because I really liked it in the theater when I first saw it, and then after rewatches, it just got worse.
No way. Yeah, I actually liked it
I
more
still liked it.
as
I
I
still
see
liked
it.
yeah,
Yeah, I like the toys. I like the
yeah.
yeah, I
I
like
like the
the
toys in the fight scenes.
especially the Diamond Select, the toys from Diamond Select Toys, both of
Those are
the
really good.
Jaegers, both the Jaegers and the Kaiju.
Yeah.
Were like a lot of fun.
Cool.
But yeah, it's like I didn't realize that Chief Forever was entering the contest. Basically, with the second movie, they had a contest of like make a video to show that you're like you're the biggest Pacific Rim fan.
Oh, I
And
remember
we'll,
that. Yeah.
And the winner actually got to have a cameo in the movie, and then the
Sure.
runner-ups got their credits at the end. And then, but Chief Forever made a video on his own, like sort of kind of showing his collection and
Mhm.
including his with an emphasis on the Pacific Rim collection.
Yeah.
And scanning around. But I thought it's like, oh no. I wish he had told me he was doing this, because I had an idea. Because I'd heard
Mhm.
about the contest, I had an idea for it. It's like I said, okay, what we should do is that we should show show that you know everything, everything about, you've got all the toys, you've got all the Pacific Rim toys, and not only that, but you've got all of Del Toro's movies like on Blu-ray, and you've got all of Stephen S. DeKnight's like TV shows on DVD and Blu-ray. But the joke will be that's like you didn't actually know the Pacific Rim was a movie. You just thought it was like a toy line. And
okay.
And it's like oh yeah, there's this toy and that's this toy. I like see, so it started out, oh, I got this toy and I got that toy. I like a knife head, and it's like, and then I'd be like filming it. I'd be filming it and said, oh yeah, man, you must be a real big fan of the movie. Yeah. Be like, movie. It's like, yeah, by Del Toro. It's like, Del Toro. It's like, oh yeah, I know Del Toro. It's like, look, and then we'd go pan over to his like Blu-ray collection. I got this movie. I got all his movies. I know everything. And but then it's like I didn't know he had made a Pacific Rim movie. Anyway, I think it would have been funny. I think it would have been fun.
Yeah,
but I think the winner was they had a Pacific Rim themed wedding, so that was hard to top.
Yeah, so I don't think I don't think anybody was going to beat the actual winner who had a Pacific Rim wedding. So, and they did get the cameo. Basically, they're in the hall.
Never see them. Like,
they're deceased.
Yeah.
They're in the like that hall of like deceased Jaeger pilots.
Yeah,
the
Hall of Heroes. And so you can see.
They're at the far, I think the far end.
Yeah, so you can see them for a moment, but yeah, that's one way. Well, that's one way to have a non-actor in a movie, is basically just like get them to hold still and take their picture, and then like just put them up on display.
What did you guys think of the Netflix show, Pacific Rim?
I was about to ask.
It's all right.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but I was like, it left me confused, because like there was instance of it is like, okay, when is this story happening? You know what I mean? Like, is it happening in the past or is it happening in the future? Because you see, like, like I was like, there was, I felt there were continuity issues with this with this show. So it's like you know what I mean? Like, it left me wondering the entire time, when is this happening? Is it because then they say, oh, it's happening after Uprising and stuff like that. I was like, but you see Striker Eureka there and things like that, you know what I mean? And that thing got destroyed, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, like it threw me for a loop, you know what I mean? So I just continued watching it because I wanted to see how the story progressed. But like at the end of season 1, I threw my arms up in the air. I was like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Because they literally ripped a page out of friggin' Attack on Titan, you know, with the humans transforming into
Yeah, I don't know.
into Titans. And I hate, honestly, I hate that because this universe, like the way that Del Toro showed it, like it's supposed to be like what's the word? Like it's grounded, like it's feasible, you know what I mean? Like like it's fake, but it's like it's fake real, you know what I mean?
It
Like
makes sense to where it's situation dealt with.
yeah, like it's doable, like to a certain degree, you know what I mean? But then like but then all of a sudden throwing like this whole thing about like a human becoming a kaiju, you know what I mean? That's just too much, you know what I mean? That's like magical stuff now, you know what I mean? That's not like scientific, like sci. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I felt that it didn't fit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I liked overall. I liked season 1 like more
Yeah.
than I expected. I thought it was actually. I thought it was I thought it was a creative story. I mean, it like had a lot of story to it. The story kept moving. It like there's like there was a lot going on. So I enjoyed that. And then I didn't. But when season 2 came along, I sort of like I think I watched the first episode, and it was more of that kid. And so I don't know. At that point, I just kind of lost interest, and it didn't go back to it.
I also felt like a weird cult. I don't know. I think the cult thing was a little threw me for a loop too.
Yeah.
Like, the mother was a part of like the worshipping of like I think it was either the kaiju or something.
Yeah, I think she was kidnapped and forced to be part of the worshipping or something.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was kidnapped and she was forced into it and things. So I don't know, man. But the visuals were good and things. The animation was really good, but like I don't know, man. It just threw me. Like I was left wondering, like you know what I mean? Like is this supposed to be canon? You know what I mean? So like I don't know. But either way, it's done. Yeah.
Is there a season 3 or they're done with
I think
it?
they're done.
I think that was the last season.
Yeah, it's last season. Yeah. But speaking of Pacific Rim toys,
They should have did a Raijin.
they showed this. And anybody know anything about this new figure? This is the Flame
it's
Toys figure.
interchangeable, right? So,
Yeah, it's gonna be out of my price range. That's what I'm sure about.
Oh, who's making that?
Flame Toys.
Oh, cool. Oh, so that was at Wonderfest, or
I think this was at Wonderfest. Yes.
oh, yeah.
what is Flame Toys known for? This is my first time actually hearing about them. Is this like a new?
I've never heard
Transformers, right?
Transformers, yeah. Akira's got that Flame Toys Optimus Prime. It's like 13 inches tall, and he paid like $300 or $400.
Yeah.
Oh God,
that's the range.
Beautiful, but it's expensive. Like I'd rather pay that. I'd rather buy an X Plus figure for that. You know what I mean? Like, man.
The only Flame toys I buy are the model kits, which are like $60. So
yeah, and they're 6 inches, right, Alan?
Yeah, and they're smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, they're smaller. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm waiting to see what this guy is gonna be like. Like, if is he gonna have lights and stuff like that? How big is he? You know, I'm curious because like I have
the Chogokin.
I have this guy here.
Yeah, nice.
I have this guy here, but like every time like I take him out for pictures and stuff like that, like I treat him with kid gloves, you know what I mean? Because I fear that I'm gonna break him, you know what I mean, and things, and like kind of a little stiff when posing and stuff, you know what I mean? But he's beautiful. He's a
I was gonna ask, like, what do you like that one? I've been looking for one, but
I have one, man, and I sold it because it's meant for me. It's meant for like a what is it called? Like a piece that sits, a display piece, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm very, we like to articulate and like pose these figures. For me, mine at least was very loose. Like the arms, at least, it couldn't hold up, and then like the weapons, you could switch them out, and it had a weird system for like locking in like the pulse, whatever it is.
Yeah, the arms and stuff. It was weird. Yeah, like it's weird now, even now. But like, yeah. And the thing that bothers me about that figure is that the head, like in the movie, you see Gypsy Danger, like he's doing full head rotations. That thing can't turn his head. Could barely turn his head at all.
Yeah. NECA did a better job, in my opinion, with the figure than. I mean, Soul Chogokin, right? You're going for the accuracy and I guess like the gimmicks, but for me, right, figure photographer, I like the gimmicks too, but if it sacrifices articulation, then I don't need it.
Yeah, sure.
And it was a while ago, but Diamond Select Toys did announce they're making, I think, another Gypsy Danger action figure.
Yes.
Like a bigger scale, like 8 inches. They haven't mentioned anything about it recently. They had like at a few conventions, they had the prototype out on display.
Mhm.
And I think that's I haven't tried to follow up to see what's going on. Sometimes these things don't actually happen. Sometimes, like if there's not enough interest, or if it turns out it's like too expensive to make, sometimes they'll cancel some items. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
Mhm. So, question for Alan. And speaking of Pacific Rim, what's the Batman Jaeger you have? Is it a custom? Can you tell him about that Batman robot that you
Yeah,
have?
let me.
It's a figure, but but he made it into a kaiju, or I'm sorry, a Jaeger.
Oh my lord!
So this is a model kit. It's a figurized model kit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't actually know if this is supposed to be like a human size, probably a human size, because the original mouth is flesh colored. So I just painted it black. But it wasn't clear from the box art whether this was small or big. So I added lights and everything. So
you made it cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
And it kicked Godzilla's ass.
I'm gonna kill you.
Get back, Alan.
You better watch out, Alan. Okay, if next time we meet, I'm gonna put you in a
you're in the wrong place to bring that up.
Wait, before we move from Pacific Rim, they really missed. They could have made Raiju, which was that crocodile-looking kaiju. I don't know why they skipped him. I can understand the Slattern, which was the big one at the end, because I mean, sheer size and the amount of material would have been used that NECA could. But Raiju, that one was one of the coolest ones in the movie, and it was short-lived, yeah, but I thought it was pretty cool. Like head was like a mouth, and the head splits open to reveal like the true face of him. It was like a weird.
We're talking about this one here,
no,
right?
No. The first, in the end of the first movie.
Yeah, first.
The mega kaiju you're talking about.
No. Dang it! I don't have the wait. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It was like a crocodile.
I do. Yeah, it's the end scene when Gypsy and Striker Eureka are being.
That one, yes.
The like 2 against 2. I think the battle, and then Gypsy's like all damaged. I think his her leg and arms were damaged, and then I think that monster was cut in half with the sword.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
They did him dirty, but he looked cool.
Yeah, he looked cool. Yeah. So let's move on.
Yeah. So,
when is this coming out? I have no idea.
That's what we all have.
According to Heisenberg, Netflix does not announce release dates.
Really? Oh, yeah, this is the Netflix. That's one thing that Netflix always sort of keeps release dates a secret. I think until not till for how far along. I think till like the last minute.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll sometimes announce a project and then they won't say like when it's actually going to happen, and you don't know when you're going to get the first trailer either. I think usually though, have we had a trailer yet? It's usually after
teaser. We got like a small teaser.
Oh, okay. I think usually after you get a trailer, it's getting close.
Maybe with a trailer
time, so it still may be a while.
Yeah. So what was interesting is when this was announced. I think a few months back, like last October, Hiroshi Katani, in the artist that does manga art in Japan. I think he mentioned he was doing a Gamera manga, and he mentioned like he'll have like 5 kaiju. So I was like, I messaged him, "Is this your idea?" And he's saying it's not exact, but it looks like they may have took some ideas from his manga idea. So that's pretty cool. There's from what he told me, there're gonna be like a few classic kaiju and a few new kaiju. So we'll see if Kadokawa will pull that off. Yes, more figures.
Wow.
Yeah, do we know? One question I have: Do we know? Do we know why there isn't more Gamera movies? Because I assume because I mean Toho keeps making Godzilla because I assume it's successful, and then they're still making Ultraman product. So
Mhm.
I would think that whoever owns I forget the name, whoever owns Gamera, I would think that they'd want to like try to capitalize on it, or maybe it's
So
Now's the time to. Yeah, you're right. That's
yeah, it's a great time. It's the golden age for tokusatsu. But
Yeah.
the Gamera's original company, Dai, went under, and Kadokawa, I guess, took over the Gamera, took over the company,
Uh-huh.
and they only made that Brave, Gamera the Brave, and it did pretty poorly. So I think they just probably have bad taste
Mhm.
since, and we don't know if they'll ever resume. But I guess they're giving this Netflix anime a try. So if
And
it does
someone-
well, maybe there'll be more Gamera.
And then Atomic Goji in the chat mentions the Netflix Kong anime. I assume that's still also upcoming.
Say again. What's happening with the Netflix Kong anime? What is it?
I assume it's also coming out at some point.
Yeah, but like we haven't gotten anything like other than that teaser shot. You know what I mean? Of the foot in the sand. That's
Yeah,
all. We
yeah.
got. Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
been
I
a
don't think we know.
while.
I don't think. I don't think we know when that's supposed to come out either. But as far as I know, it's still going to happen.
Yeah.
it just blows my mind that they probably finished it. Put the budget and money, everything into it just for it to just sit.
Mhm.
I couldn't imagine them just doing that because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to this because like finally we're getting some Gamera. You know what I mean? It's been too long that you know what I mean. He's like the only one left that to get anything. You know what I mean? Godzilla, Godzilla, right? And then
Yeah.
friggin', Ultraman, and you know what I mean. Everybody, you know what I mean. So and Kong, so yeah, man. Yeah. So
I am happy that they're doing all this.
oh
Yeah, we need more Johnny Sacco and his giant robot, though.
yeah.
I don't know if I'm the only one who watched that growing up. I recommend it if you haven't checked it out.
Mm. Trevor Williams, Mr. One Shooter. Yes, that Mezco Godzilla 54 must have, sir. Must have. Yes. I can't wait to get that one. Yes. Alrighty, so we'll see more. We're waiting to see what comes next for Gamera, And then Kaiju News Outlet reported that there's going to be more Titans in this show that's coming for Apple.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah,
I like it though. Don't get me wrong, but it's always hard to follow a show that happens before the movie when the movie doesn't reflect anything that happens in the show.
I don't know. That's where like they can start breaking continuity. You know what I mean? Because if it's supposed to be set right after, it's supposed to be set in between 2014 and King of the Monsters. You know what I mean? So I think that's the time frame that this show is set.
Correct. Yeah, which I personally don't like. I wish they did it after 2019 and between Godzilla and Kong, because then you have access to all the Titans that were released. So like now it's before they were released, so we probably won't see a Rodan or Mothra, and most of the other ones are probably like asleep or something. So I'm guessing we'll see like original smaller kaiju or something. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see.
I miss 24 in my personal opinion. So that you guys, with the whole Pacific Rim or no, whatever the show was, I think it was like Black, like Into the Black or something. But I miss the, maybe 2014 has its issues, but I miss the seriousness. Like, that's one thing they one day bring back. I'm hoping. What's his name? Scar. I don't know. Wingard. I hope he takes it back to like a serious direction.
I don't think so. That's done. That's done because Godzilla versus Kong is very Pacific Rimish. You know what I mean? And like
I think that actually was considered quite successful too.
Yeah,
it's hard to compare though. Well, because it's hard to do a straight comparison because that was like against sort of like still during the pandemic when there was a lot of stuff was shut down.
Yeah, I know it really well though, box office and critics. praised it better than King of the Monsters, which I can understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have high hopes for the TV show. We'll see. I think the people, well, I don't know. It's like at least some of the people involved in the TV show are, I think, I'm hoping will do a good job. I'm not. I think they've done other things. I forget offhand, but yeah, some of the people involved with the TV show have done other things that I think have been good. So yeah, though I'm not, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I personally just wish someday that Michael Dougherty can come back, because I felt that was like, you can feel like the like he's the true fan, and he really brought everything to make the best movie he can.
Hey, Jack.
Jack.
Hey, Jack. Say hello. Say hello, Jack. Say hello. He just suddenly walked in the room. I was so shocked, man.
That's okay.
Because I'm supposed to look after him. Yeah. Yeah. Camera. Sure. Wow.
King of the Monsters is definitely a fan favorite. I think due to like the the homage it pays.
Sure. Yeah. All right, so we'll see. I mean, is this supposed to be coming out this year, this show, or next year?
I don't even know anymore. I feel like they keep changing the release dates of everything.
Yeah, I don't think we have a date.
Okay. All righty. So let's go to other X Plus releases.
Oh Lord.
So they're releasing the Godzilla 92. This is a 25 centimeter. Is that
Correct.
Are they releasing that Mothra too, or
No, that Mothra, I already have it. It was a few years ago.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this Godzilla will be in scale of that Mothra, because they had a 30 centimeter 92 and a Yuji Sakai version of the 92. So now they're making a 30 centimeter version of 92.
Oh, this is 30 centimeter?
Oh, sorry. 25 centimeter. There's already a 30 centimeter.
Oh, there already is a 30 centimeter.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was one of the the older X Pluses.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so this will be a third one.
I really like this. I like the pose. I like the pose that this guy has. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, as like doing toy photography, I can do a lot with this Godzilla. So I don't know. I'm keeping my eye on it. Andrew, what do you think? Are you gonna? I'm guessing you're gonna pick this one up. Are you?
Yeah. I'm big into Bandai and X Plus, so I definitely will have this one. I have the other two versions. The original 92 is like right there. It's okay. It's not the greatest. And then the Yuji Sakai one is very tame. He's like in a very calm pose. His mouth is closed. So this one is definitely. Yeah, so this one is definitely more aggressive looking, and like I think he would do better for photography for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm like, why hasn't X Plus made any figures with an atomic breath version, with an atomic breath piece? You know what I mean? I feel that they
Good question. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's the one thing that's missing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. But I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for this guy. I already have Godzilla Ultima coming, which I'm excited for. So yeah, we'll see. And then in other X Plus news, Gigantic Series Godzilla 2002. This looks awesome, but I'm not getting him. Yeah. Your thoughts on this one?
Me, I mean, I love the 2002 design. It was like a good it had the Godzilla 1999 and 2000 look, but at the more upright look, classic like Heisei style. But I think this figure itself, he doesn't look exactly like the suit, because I think the face is a little bit too wide, and I think just overall the body proportions are just a little off. But we'll see. Maybe after they paint it, maybe this is an early sculpt. They'll revise it. Hopeful that it'll turn out better. But it looks like this has two different jaws. They have a closed mouth and an open mouth, which is neat.
I like that. I like that very much. You know what I mean? And that's something that I wish that my 89 Gigantic could do. Like I know they made a version of that, like where you you can have
Yes,
a closed mouth
yeah.
and stuff. But
Yep.
like, I would have much preferred to have that version that you can open and close his mouth.
Yeah.
They open
Yeah, that
mouth.
was the first Rick. The you probably got the light up one, right?
No, I don't. I have the
Oh.
standard one.
Oh, the
yeah.
standard. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, sorry to interrupt. I still have to be at work at like 06.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm gonna head out, guys. Unfortunately, but I do
Okay. buddy.
appreciate it. Great to see both of you guys here tonight. I was really fortunate to meet everyone and then speak with you for the time that I had. So thank you guys for allowing me to do that. And I just want to say love you guys to my family and the Tight Masters and the people out there. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of it. But thank you guys.
All right, guys. Thank
Have an
you.
awesome
See you,
time.
Isaiah.
See ya.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Yep, definitely. Bye.
Cool. Take care. All right. So, and this looks awesome. Gigantic series.
No, this is the favorite sculptor series, and I believe it's a RMC, which will be resin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
it's
this,
the vinyl like the other ones, right?
sorry.
It's not going to be vinyl like the other ones, like that, like the
They I don't think they announced the vinyl one. If you zoom in on the tag, the Japanese says the real Masters collection, which is the resin line that they do. But actually, I don't know. So this one's actually originally from Black Dragon Studio. They did a model kit. I think it was probably a year ago.
Okay, because I thought I'd seen this before. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think X Plus bought the rights to make this to mass produce it. So
wow.
Yeah, so the Black Dragon Studio, I think most of their model kits are kind of like in this pose. They made a Godzilla Ultima, a Shin Godzilla.
I saw that.
They're all like towards like roaring. I think they even have a GMK. They're all like at a roaring pose, like kind of like bent over. So, but this destroyer looks pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing it, and I believe it's a 30 centimeter scale. So it's definitely like larger than 30 centimeters, but it's in that scale. So
it's not gigantic series. I thought it was.
No, I mean it's gigantic size because destroyer is so big. But
okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, all right. So something to look out for. I'm definitely not going to pick this up because I am looking at another one. You know which one, Andrew? Alrighty. So they're coming out with Ichibancho Godzilla, Burning Godzilla. Now, this is a shrunk down version of Yuji Sakai's Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, which I have. Let me take them out. So this is standard. Oops, what happened? Okay, so this is the standard. This is Burning Godzilla Yuji Sakai. Okay, so this is the standard version. It's not like the one with the Rick version that's got like that translucent material. And the Ichibancho, I have the Ichibancho Godzilla 2019. And that Ichibancho will be in the same size as this guy. So you guys can see like the size difference, right? So that new Burning Godzilla is going to be a shrunk down, it's going to be like more in this scale. So, but I don't know, man. Why? Like, if they're going to give us a Burning Godzilla, like, why make a smaller version of this guy,
Bandai knows how to make money.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I think they're doing the same thing with the 89 Sakai 6-inch version. I believe what they did was they took that 8-inch the Light and Sound Monster Arts Godzilla 89 and shrunk it down to be a 6-inch figure. Yeah. So I think they're kind of using that method to make more figures. Just use old figures and shrunk them down to make different sizes.
I personally don't like that. Yeah,
but as a huge 95 Burning Godzilla fan, like I'm gonna get it because I just love 95. I'm hoping it keeps because the promotional photos is awesome, but unfortunately, as we saw with the 2021 release, the pictures are great, but the actual product, like the painting in the face, isn't all that good. So you need a little touch up work to make it look as good. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence whether I want to get this one. You know what I mean? Because I already have like the big one. You know, like if I do get this guy, I'll probably get 2 of them and just repaint them. You know, but I don't know. I'm on the fence.
yeah. And I'm guessing they're gonna have they're probably gonna have this one is the A version. There's usually from my experience, they usually like what do they call it? There's like a last one version, and that's like a special one. Version. And that one will probably be a clear one. Is my guess. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, keep talking. I just gotta step up for a second. I gotta go make sure that somebody's okay. Okay, just give me a second. Okay.
All right.
So hey, Andrew.
It's jammed up, Jack.
Yes.
So with like personally, I don't know anything about you yet. Can you? What I've been looking at your Instagram. So
oh, thanks. Yeah.
And what can you tell us more about your credit in the movie?
Oh, for Pacific Rim Uprising.
Pacific Rim, yeah.
Oh, that was just there was like a contest, and I just made like a video showcasing some of the collection and focusing on Pacific Rim, and I was one of the finalists. So they put me in as what do they call it? The Jaeger Academy. You know, one of the Jaeger Academy folks.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. But I specifically told them to include my Chinese name. So then it has my English and Chinese. So you know it's that Andrew Wong because my name is there's probably 100 like thousands of Andrew Wongs out there. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So and being a Patrick, go ahead.
No, nothing. I didn't say anything. No.
Oh, okay.
And so, being like obviously a huge Godzilla collector, is this something that you do for a business, or is this just your hobby?
Yeah, it's mostly my hobby. I did partner up with Easy Hobby over in Taiwan. Harold knows them well, and trying to help. You know, they're sort of a new company trying to help both the fans get the amazing products from Taiwan, and also help them kind of build their name a little bit, because as we know, X Plus is big and they've been pretty established for for quite some time. So just helping both sides, the fans get the products from Taiwan, and also help the brand build its name.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I had to step out.
No worries. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah. Alrighty, cool. So let's continue with the news. So they're coming out with a reissue of this gigantic series, Godzilla.
It's like the fifth time.
You know what? Like, I missed out on all of those. You know what I mean? Like, this is like way before like I was even considering getting an X Plus. You know what I mean? But I've always loved this sculpt of this burning Godzilla.
Yes.
Even though he's like a stylized version, he just looks freaking awesome. You know. And but now that Easy Hobbies is in town, like, you know what I mean? It's like, sorry, buddy. So that's why I went to my buddy's shop to pick up his gigantic series, and I did 2 photos with that. You know what I mean? Because like I'm never gonna have that figure in my collection. You know what I mean? Like, and if I have the itch to do photos with this guy, I can just get his. He's got 2 of them. You know what I mean? So I'm itching for Easy Hobbies version of Burning Godzilla, but this looks great, man. But
yeah, this is great. This is like, I think it's like their let's see, they did the original, they had the San Diego, the Frozen, and the model kit. So yeah, and then this will be their looks like the fourth release. But this one sold out fast. Like
it
the
did,
clear one. Yeah. So I actually missed it because I was at work.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I love the sculpt. It was a great one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna skip this guy because, you know, I'm buddies with KN Lin, and I tell him, hey, I want this,
Definitely,
I want
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, his version is gonna be more I think more accurate to the movie.
Yeah, even
yeah,
though
this
it's
one
gonna have like his particular
his
style.
taste, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But you can see if like from the face, like it's definitely more accurate to what you saw in film.
sure. Well, I have pictures. I'll show you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, X Plus Gigantic, beautiful, but skipping him. Yeah. So guys, Spiral Studios. What do you think of this? Anybody? I think this looks awesome, but I'm skipping this guy too. You know.
Yeah,
a statue?
Total skip. Yep, statue. For I think they're asking 1,100 plus shipping.
Yeah.
Is it life size or something? Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's like a dog.
Yeah, totally. You could like walk him. Yeah. I really like this. You know, for a while, I didn't know what to feel about this Godzilla. You know what I mean? And he's grown on me over the years. You know what I mean? And I actually like this design. I would like him, but again, Easy Hobbies coming out with theirs. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wait on KN Lin's. You know what I mean? But it looks good. I gotta say, it looks good. It looks very movie accurate in things, but I'm definitely gonna skip this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
total skip for me. Is this one a resin or is this vinyl? Do you recall?
I don't know what this.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. To be honest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've yeah, for me like resin is very fragile. So
It is fragile. Yeah. Like that.
heavy.
You know that that diorama, that Godzilla versus Kong diorama.
Yeah, on the boat, right?
That's resin.
That
and
one
it's
looks
fine.
it is.
It's
Heavy, right?
It's heavy, and like you got to treat that with kid gloves, man,
Oh my
because like,
God.
that could break easily on you. Oh.
Yes, I actually saw the there's a Japanese YouTuber. I don't know his name offhand, but he did a review on the same one that you did, and he broke it on camera. It's like I was like, oh, he did like a whole like freeze pause moment, like and like a sad scene and stuff. But yeah, like I think was it Godzilla? I think it was Godzilla's toe when it was putting it on the boat because you have to line it up and stuff. And I think he maybe like dropped it too fast and the toe just went flying. Yeah, and it's like he's just unboxing it and you can see and gets to see it like it's just a big yeah.
I'm not. I've seen Zetos, and I'm not gonna put any money into that. So yeah. So let's move on. Now, why is there such a controversy over this thing? Oh, it's Zilla, it's Godzilla. Like, I know why it's called Zilla. It's because they don't have the licensing right to call it Godzilla 98.
Yeah,
right?
a little insider info. So how the licensing works is my understanding is you have the Toho catalog, so you have access to every character from 1954 to 2004, plus Shin Godzilla. And then you need license for Legendary and for Godzilla 1998, that's separate. And then I think Godzilla Singular Point might be separate. So usually like people, if they get the Godzilla Toho license, they can only make Zilla. They cannot call it Godzilla 1998.
Yeah, because he's not a Japanese company, right? Is that
no, it's because it's under the Toho catalog of licenses.
Oh, okay.
So when you purchase a certain license, you can only do certain characters.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to make Godzilla 1998, you would need to purchase the 1998 license, which I think is what KN is doing. So he's gonna make his Godzilla 1998.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Like I don't understand why the bickering and things, and like you know what, like that Toho approved this Godzilla. It's Godzilla, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? So be with it as it may. You know? So all right. So getting to Easy Hobby, Andrew. I feel that Easy Hobby has been like doing announcements and releases at like neck breaking speed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's get into this.
Sure.
Okay? So
A lot of fun stuff.
There you go.
Yes.
Burning Godzilla.
My boy. Burning
Yeah.
Godzilla 95.
I cannot wait to finally get this in my hand. So like
Yeah.
it's gonna be as big as my Furious.
You
Blue.
have the Furious Blue, yeah, the
I have the
2019.
Furious Blue,
Yeah, and that's even bigger than the X Plus Gigantic, like
It
by
is.
like an inch or so.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's bigger. Yeah, like all these guys, these Omega Beasts, they're all bigger than the X Pluses,
Yeah.
Gigantic series and things. So this guy's gonna be his own monster for sure.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but how far away is this figure from from officially releasing and things? What do you think, Andrew?
Releasing wise, probably at this is probably won't be this year.
Uh-huh.
But we are trying to see, like, I think he's trying to get it out around pre-order around July-ish.
This year?
Hint, yes, this year.
Okay.
Hint. There's I'm proposed a special version of this. So what I proposed to KN, like there's a lot of Burning Godzillas, but you don't have a battle damaged one with like that cut on his shoulder from Destroyer.
Yeah.
So I think he's considering making one. So like using this sculpt, but having like a special version.
Oh, okay. I would like to have just like a normal Burning Godzilla.
The normal one, yeah.
For me, yeah. But man,
so we'll see.
Yeah, this is the reason why I skipped on that X Plus Gigantic. Because I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good that you wait, because not only is he doing Burning Godzilla in the Gigantic scale, he's also doing Destroyer.
Oh wait, I have pictures on that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let's keep going. So look at that, man. Look how big. And that freaking
King Ghidorah in the back
is ginormous already. You know?
You can sort of see a little bit of Space Godzilla on the right there.
Yes. So, but that's the thing I was alluding to earlier, is like he's releasing like he's making these announcements, but like they're far away. Like they're at least a year or two.
Yeah, usually a year or two.
Yeah.
So King Ghidorah, we're trying to push, I think, May. I think we're trying to get him out around May. And most likely it'll be a 2024 release.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at this. I mean, I can't wait to see how this thing looks like.
I know. This thing's gonna be ginormous. I mean, they already showed off like the teasers for the Biollante, and that
I have it here. Yes.
Yeah.
I have it here. Yeah, like this Space Godzilla. Look at this.
Yeah, beautiful.
And
this is like 2 years old. He told me, like,
2020.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks like you have the date there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more further along. So there's a lot of photos that KN shares that we just can't share online, just for
Well, these photos are the ones that he posted on his Facebook.
The ones he posted, I think, are approved by Toho to share. There's some things you might have seen too. It's kind of like private showings.
Yeah. Look at the size of that.
I know. Biollante.
Look like a tree from hell. Like you in your garden. My God.
It's like, well, I think he mentioned it was like 73 centimeters or something tall. It's ginormous. I just wonder, like, if it's gonna be like how big that box will be.
That box is gonna be. Houses here in Taiwan. They're like, I live in an old style Taiwanese home. Like, I'm gonna have to get a crane. You know what I mean? When they move into houses, like on like this thing, I don't think this thing can fit through my staircase. So I have to you know,
Go through the window or
Go
something.
through the window. Yeah, that's how people do it here in Taiwan. You know what I mean?
Oh
'Cause,
wow.
yeah, this is nuts, man. This is totally nuts. Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think Ken mentioned because a lot of people are asking, like the mouth is too big, but you know, in that's
I think it's
there's a
fine.
specific scene that
Yeah.
Biollante opens her mouth like that, but he is gonna have a second head, I think.
Oh,
So you have
okay.
like you can switch the head out.
Sure. And this Eggman, I like this
Yes.
Eggman, but I'm
I
not.
know it's
I'm not gonna get. I'm not into Eggmans and stuff.
no. Yeah, this is the mega one. So this is actually coming out not coming out, pre-order starting tomorrow or 25th officially.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, so
I
I'm
would
actually setting.
I would pick up an 89. Eggman,
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is the mega one, so it's like
Yes.
bigger than the gigantic Deathorial.
Yes, for
I think
sure.
it's 28, roughly 28 centimeters. So that's like what 11 inches.
Yeah, and he let me post that on my Instagram and things. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was close to the pre-order date. That's probably why.
Sure.
And this one, the Mothra that comes, so there's two versions, one with Mothra and one without Mothra. The one with Mothra, you can swap the mouthpiece.
A mouthpiece, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you can have an open mouth and a closed mouth.
Yeah. Cool.
And the
And
good
then-
thing about Easy Hobby products is you don't need a hair dryer. They're just like they just use like magnets. And it's very easy. And I think Harold, you can probably attest to it as a toy photographer. It makes taking pictures a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
And move things around.
Move things around for sure. And like that I can change the pose and stuff like that. That's so that's such
especially the two arms, right? For Furious Blue.
Arms, yes.
You can like interswap them, you can actually mix them, and a lot of cool poses.
Yeah. Cool. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Alpha
Kaiju.
Look at that effect. I want that. I'm getting this figure mostly is because of that fire.
The effect. Yeah. He told me he told me that in the manga Bleach, there's a character that influenced him to make Burning Godzilla like this. Like all the fire is around him.
Because like I thought it was like a little bit of a spin on like the Spiral Studios one, you know what I mean?
The wings. Yeah. He didn't want to do wings. Yeah, he told me he didn't want to do wings.
That he does the fire like this.
Yes. Yeah, he didn't like the idea of the wings because he wanted more of that energy on Godzilla.
Yeah. But I can do a lot with that, with those fire effects. You know what I mean? Not just
I know. Even you can take him off because it's not fixed to his body.
That's the reason why I want this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those fire effects look good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like they don't look like the Bandai ones and things. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on to the Easy Hobby news.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's hard to keep track of with Easy Hobby because I mean they keep dropping like picture one picture after another.
KN loves because KN's a fan himself, so he likes to show like what he's working on and what stuff he has he's worked on, and just kind of like waiting to get kind of get everything out to the line. So he has like everything like already. It's just you can only release so much at a time.
Sure. Will this come in a translucent orange?
This one will not. So the Alpha Kaiju is like in a solid paint. So he is making an Omega Beast version, which will be the one in translucent.
God.
Yeah, but that one won't have the fire effects. Instead, it's going to have the lightning effects for his back fins.
Okay, so I gotta pick up that one too then. Oh, God.
And have you and Harold, what's your relation with KN? Have you like communicated with him?
Oh, we communicate from time to time and things, but I don't want to be down his throat all the time. You know what I mean? Like I keep it. You know what I mean? Because
well, I keep hoping. I don't know how far apart you are physically, because I keep hoping that you could like actually like take photos for him, and video.
I want to talk to you guys later off when we're off the air. Okay, about that.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
he tends to so he tends to take photos with his phone, or when he's not around, I think they use a webcam to
Yeah.
take photos, and he uses those photos. So we need to I think Heisenberg and I have been mentioning over and over, we need better photos.
Yeah.
Well, his most recent video, actually, the I don't know if you've shown a picture of that. There's the Mega Eggman
Yes, yes,
64. So he actually did post like he has a video of that like spinning around with the Mothra
Yeah.
larvae, and he actually did send us like a 4K version of that video.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, it's like that's what I keep asking for too. It's like yeah, so it's a nice high def. So that is a nice high definition video.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we haven't posted
like that on my Instagram, that video.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, G Forever posted it, but he just posted like a low res version. Yeah, there's a
well,
high res version.
he sends me the stuff in advance and tells me to post it, and then I think maybe a few days later he sent me that email which had the 4K. I think Harold was on the email too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
so
anyway, guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, guys, I'm so sorry. I got some baby issues to handle. I'm so sorry I'm on duty today, and it's a pleasure meeting Andrew and Heisenberg. So sorry, guys, I gotta leave, man. So sorry.
All right.
no
brother.
worries. Take it easy.
Guys,
Yeah.
Take care soon, buddy.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hi, man.
I said I've been on puppy duty. I just had to wander off to take the puppies out again.
Yeah.
They say hopefully I think they're good for the night.
There you
We'll
go.
see.
Very cool.
And the puppy is feeling better. She's acting more normal
Good.
now.
Good.
So
awesome.
yeah, she was attacking me,
Oh.
like back to attacking me, like
Yeah.
so it's like, oh, okay, that's normal.
That's cute. That's cute. I love dogs. Now that I'm a dog person, that I have my own dog, I understand the connection why people
Gotcha.
love dogs so much. You know what I mean? Because like I love my dog to death. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So clearly, like there's like one company releases something, the other company releases something. You know what I mean? This back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that used to was like NECA and SH Monster Arts.
Yeah, they did that all the time.
Yeah, that they kept announcing the same figure at the same time.
Yeah.
Which was so strange. So I'm kind of used to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know
and
what? Like people shouldn't complain about that. I mean, who wins? We do.
Exactly.
mean?
The consumer. Yeah.
Consumer wins. You know what I mean? So why make a fuss about it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, you have more options. If you feel like this one looks better, go for that one. If you like the
Exactly.
other one, mix and
Yeah.
match. Right. The collection is unique to your own. So
Sure.
you can do what you want with it. And
Yeah.
it's not unique to these two companies, because Mezco and who was it? Like the Flying Hedorah is a very great recent example. So Mezco had the Hedorah set, SH Monster Arts had a Hedorah set, X Plus had a Flying Hedorah set. So everyone did a Flying Hedorah like all of a sudden. Like for like the longest time there was no Flying Hedorahs, and all of a sudden they all drop at the same time.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's I'm waiting to see what this thing's gonna look like.
Yeah. Did
But
you
this-
see did he show you the like the side view, or
No,
you
he
haven't seen
didn't.
that one? Okay.
No, he hasn't
Yeah.
shown me anything. But like this again, this is gonna be like this is like 2 years away. Yeah.
Yeah, a year or two. Yeah.
A year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Most likely 2024. Or
I want
yeah.
this one.
The closed mouth. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people like this. Like they're digging the angry look.
I want this one, but I wish there would be like a swappable head too, because like the way he's posed like that, like
Mhm.
if he had like an open mouth too, like I could do a lot with that too. You know what I
I
mean?
see. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because see, like the Furious Blue version, like he's upwards. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Roaring. But I would like this, like this angle, but with an open
Oh, like roaring down, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, what scale is this guy?
That's Omega.
This one's
Beast.
Omega Beast.
Yeah,
Oh,
Omega.
okay.
Beast.
So
Wow.
same as the Furious Blue scale,
Yeah.
but in as a normal state.
How far along is this? Because I don't know, like if you could like do like a head swap version.
Definitely hit him up. I don't think it's gonna be this. It's probably another because right now the schedule, as my understanding is, you have the Shin Godzilla's Form 2, and
Yeah.
3, and then the closed mouth Shin Godzilla. So that's pretty much it for the Omega Beast line for this year.
Oh, okay.
And I think that maybe 54 might make it into this year. He hasn't
Can you
really
For
announced
him, that it would be way better like if we get a close
a closed mouth,
not
open mouth
version of
with
this.
the closed mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, like we can swap out the head, like
Yeah.
open mouth and closed mouth. It would be beautiful.
Yeah, we can definitely mention to him. That's so people are looking, because I know he's including a Mothra larva with this one as the bonus item. Yeah.
Wow. Cool. And like the arms you can swap out the arms again too and things, I'm assuming.
This one I'm not sure. This one, it might be just a Godzilla and Mothra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope that you can at least swap out the head.
The head. Yeah, that would be great.
You'll have the arms, at least the head. Yeah.
And how much of this is different from Furious? Is it completely different from Furious Blue?
It's a new sculpt.
The angle. It's a new sculpt, and like the angle, the way he's posed too. Like
I wasn't
straight ahead. And then Furious Blue, he's looking upward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This one actually looks better to me. Like, well, from what we're seeing of it, I like this one better than the Furious Blue sculpture. I do like this more, serious pose.
Serious pose. Yeah.
I like this very much. Yeah. I'm gonna get this one, but I'm hoping that he does a swappable head, because that would be so much more versatile for me. I know I sound very selfish for this video, but I think it would be, but for the customer itself, but for the customer too, it would be a treat too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I always enjoy like having like the two versions of the heads. So it's always fun. You can swap them out. Change up the collection a little bit.
Yeah,
it could be. I wonder. Yeah, sometimes they swap the jaw. I don't know if that would work.
And I don't know about this one, because I think he wants to. I remember somebody asked about Space Godzilla, like they want a closed mouth Space Godzilla, and I mentioned to Kane, can we do a jaw swap? But he didn't want to have the seam on the jaw, so he's gonna do a whole head.
Try to do a whole head, I think.
Yeah, so I think
so mention it to him for me, please, because I think
of course,
he listens to you more than he listens to me.
Oh, really? I'll see. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, oh my goodness, guys!
I know. I pushed this hard because he wasn't thinking about 2014, because he said, we can wait a bit. But I'm like, everyone's asking for a 2014 in a gigantic scale, like a really like high quality one, and he's like, all right, let's do it. So, and that's how we got this teaser.
Awesome. I wonder how far along this is. Is there like I guess he's got the prototype already, right?
Yeah, he has a lot. He's done a lot. There's a lot that he has, but he hasn't shown. So I think this one and the 98 are in. They call it the mud, the prototype. So it's like the clay stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so the really soft, like early stage of the prototype. But I think there's. Yeah, so it's like has the shape. I think now he's just working on the details.
Yeah, I get the impression that he sculpts a lot of stuff.
He does.
Yeah. He's like that. Yeah.
So Hayden's saying that he might pull the trigger on this Omega.
Oh,
get ready, because like for you, like being in the States, this is a $1,500 figure easily, right?
Fortunately, I think prices are coming down. So I know the Shin Godzilla closed mouth, I think we knocked it down to I think it was like under a thousand. It's like 900 something, versus like what it used to be, like starting off at the 1,200-1,300 mark.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So prices are coming down, which is nice.
Well, for me, because proximity, like I'm.
You're right there. So
I'm right there. So this is like very, very.
Yeah. That's fresh from the factory,
Exactly. It's just my backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm very excited for this. I mean, man. And then this.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the color? Yep. It just posted earlier.
Yes.
Today. Yeah.
And you know what? Like I my friend who owns the store, one of my friends, he's got
Mhm.
the Spiral Studios version,
Yeah.
and it's nice. But
Mhm.
that thing, like, it feels like a big Bandai.
Oh,
know?
okay.
It feels like a big Bandai, like it's hollow.
It's
You know what I
hollow.
mean?
Oh, it's
Well,
hollow. Okay.
Hollow, yeah.
well, it
Yeah.
lights up. Is that the one that
No,
lights up?
it's
Doesn't light
no, it
up.
doesn't light up. You put a light behind it.
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't light up.
Yeah,
it
there's no
doesn't
light.
light up. No, there's no
No,
light.
well, that's annoying because I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of photos. Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah.
The spiral one where I've seen all these photos of it lit up. I
No,
didn't
that's
realize there was
somebody,
a light
somebody
behind
did
it.
No,
that. I know
someone
who
put
you're
it
talking
behind the
about.
window.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but they're not
Oh, because well, I assume
Oh,
because again I didn't look at the details. I was just assuming because they're doing the burning Godzilla that lights up. So I just
Halfway.
I just assumed that the Mothra that they decided to light up the Mothra also, but apparently not. Well, that's a shame
Mm.
because I want more stuff that with the light inside, done well.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, and then the emphasis on the Omega Beast ones is that they're going to be in scale with each other.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one will. I don't know if you have the new photo, Harold, but he just posted it like earlier today. But
Oh,
you can
no, I
see the Mothra larva next to the closed mouth Godzilla's leg, so you can see the scale.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just posted like a few hours ago.
Oh, I gotta take a look at that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in scale within the Omega Beast series. So I think
Okay.
KN's stressing that it's important. Like you can go big, but you want to be like in scale of the series. Otherwise, you can get something big, but if it's it's not in scale, it's kind of looks.
It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because like those because the Spiral Studios version, it's like as big
It's
as
on it. It's a one-off. Like,
yeah, it's like as big as your dog.
yeah,
basically.
exactly. Yeah, it's a big dog. Yeah, but
this
there's
thing-
nothing else. There's nothing. You're not gonna get anything that's big like in scale with that
Sure, like
Mothra.
it's not going to be in scale with your Godzilla, like if you
Yeah.
have the Godzilla. Okay.
Yeah.
But this will be in scale.
This
with
one will be in scale with the like Furious Blue or the upcoming Closed Mouth 2019.
So how big do you think how big is this then? Like inches wise? Is it like and like this?
Let's see.
Do
I
you
think
it-
yeah, there's a picture. Let me see if I can grab it.
Okay.
I think it was just posted. I'll share the link and maybe you can share the screen. So folks who are interested in Easy Hobby, there's the Facebook Omega Beast group.
And where is the best place to go? Because where does Can tend to post? Is it to his
He
Facebook
posts
or
on his
Instagram,
own
or?
he posts on his own Facebook page. So and then that gets I think he's starting to utilize social media. So I think he does repost it on Instagram now. But normally he posts to Facebook first.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I see. I see this photo that you're talking about. I see it. I found it on his Facebook.
Yeah, Harold, if you want to share it.
Okay, let me see.
See if you can share.
It's on his or the Omega Beast.
It's on both. I put it up like 2 hours ago. So if you just scroll down to this.
Oh, and you put my
yes, yeah. You can share the screen so people can see it. You can see the.
Just give me a second. I hate
probably the Omega Beast Facebook group is probably where everything gets consolidated.
Yeah, I try to keep everything up to date with it, so it's easier to see. If you want, I can present.
I got it.
I got it. All right.
Oh, there it is. Oh, huge honor.
Nice.
Thank you so much. That looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah. There's the FMS logo. Very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the new photo you did, Harold. I would love to put that one up.
Oh yeah, I'm getting my camera back today.
Excellent.
So I'll be doing that.
Sweet.
So, okay.
So you can see how the hand kind of have a size.
Oh yeah, you already passed the photo next to the leg.
Yep. Yeah, he can scroll down. I think have the 4 photos coming up.
I think
there it is, right there.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to click on it and you can see the full image. There it is.
Okay. Yes. That's more sensible.
Yeah.
That's way more sensible. Yes. Okay.
So it it's nice to have it consistent. If you have
Sure.
like a giant Mothra and then a tiny Godzilla, it's kind of weird.
So is
Yeah,
it being sold as
totally.
a set of two? Because I saw
Yeah.
two different poses.
So right now he's only showing the blue version, which is the
Uh-huh.
calm version.
Well, yeah, but there's two
gonna
different.
be
But there's two different sculpture. It looked like there was two different
correct.
poses.
Yes, there's two different poses. So the agitated one has more like an open mouth, and the claws are kind of like more wild looking.
Yeah. Oh, but no, I saw the blue. I'm just talking about the blue one. I saw two different poses for the blue one.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna go back to my my PowerPoint because what you're mentioning, Ty, here it is.
It's probably this, yeah.
Yeah.
So is this the one, Ty?
The one on the right.
Oh, okay. No, I thought I saw. No, just the picture you showed. Oh, yeah, slide 40.
Slide 40.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this looks like two different poses, or is that the same? Oh, is
no,
that just two different angles?
Different angles. So this is kind of like
it's
lifted up. Yeah.
Okay, two angles. Okay.
Two angles. Yeah. So this is like kind of.
So there's one blue one.
The left you're looking straight on, and the one on the right is kind of like you're holding it up towards you a little bit, so you can see them.
Okay.
I guess he wants to show you that there's even detail underneath.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. So there's detail all around. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can sort of see more of the face. I think that was the thing he was trying to focus, was like showing off the face of because he hand sculpts all his or most of his products. So I think that's what it was showing off. But there's also the agitated version that I think Heisenberg was mentioning that has like the orange color, and I think it was like this
one here on the right.
On the right. Yes, so you can see like the face is different, and the claws are kind of more stretched out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think he's thinking about like these two as a set, and then a third version which is all brown that comes with the closed mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would love to have both of these. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We don't get too many Mothra larva 2019, so it'd be pretty cool.
Especially like
hard to
be in the scale with my. Yeah, that's like it. I don't have to worry about real estate.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes being not being the biggest is actually a good thing.
Sure.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but I have to go.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, Alan. Thank you very much. Brother.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Now it would be nice to have. Well, I don't.
This
it would
is
be
the trait, King Ghidorah.
Well, back to Mothra though. It'd be nice to have like two little statues of Zhang Ziyi. But I think that would be harder to do. First of all, you'd have to get permission.
Egg itself.
The egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, the egg would be nice. Yeah, the egg would be nice.
But yeah, you'd have to get permission, I think, to use Zhang Ziyi's likeness, or
most likely.
And then also you'd have to sculpt a human figure, which I'm sure.
Kane's done RoboCop and other characters in the past.
Oh, he's
doing.
RoboCop?
Yeah, he loves RoboCop. Yeah,
so
he did RoboCop, Iron Man, Hulk.
I saw his Hulk, the Edward Norton Hulk.
Yeah, he did a Chainsaw. He's doing a Chainsaw Man.
I'm not into Chainsaw Man. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think he did Batman too. I'm not sure. Can't remember.
Look at this thing,
King Ghidorah. Yeah, this is definitely doing King Ghidorah justice here.
Look at the details in the wings, and look at the size of this monster.
Yeah.
And you can, I'm assuming you can remove those necks just like the Spyro Studios one and thing.
I think the heads at least. He said there's going to be multiple heads.
Multiple heads.
Yeah.
What?
Or at least thinking about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you look, I think this photo and then there's another photo, you can see that like the heads might be slightly different. Like the left.
Oh yeah,
the right head maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
But except for the heads, it's all going to be one solid piece, right?
Solid piece? I don't know about solid piece.
So they got to build a bigger truck.
Yeah,
they'd have to build a bigger truck too.
I'm guessing the wing, because I remember he mentioned he's using all different materials. Like the wings are fiberglass with a stainless steel skeleton, and military grade PVC, and I forget what material he's using for the tips of the wings, because he was he was mentioning that he does safety is also important. You don't want to lose. Yeah, you don't want to like have that thing stab you. So I think he's using like soft tips for the wing tips.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know there was military grade PVC.
I had no idea either.
Yeah,
I'll look
that's
that up.
according
grade
to,
PVC.
that's what he
Use as a
mentioned.
body shield.
Yeah. Yeah, use those wings, right?
Yeah. Now, for what is there anything for accessories like gravity beams or anything like that?
We're talking about that. I mentioned to him that the gravity beams will be great. He said that might be difficult for this King Ghidorah. Like if you don't want it to be, you want the beams, but you don't want anything to support it, just to give it a clean look. So he might. So instead, he was throwing back the idea. Because he does have that accessory that makes him like fly, right? The stand.
The stand. I think I have.
So
oh no,
so
I don't have the picture.
yeah. So the stand is I believe he's saying it's going to be like a separate set of accessories, so it's an optional set.
Okay.
And he was thinking about as the base, because there's going to be a base. Maybe have the instead of the gravity beams, have the lightning from the base to his wings.
Ooh,
So,
that'd be great.
Yeah, I think that might be a cool idea. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But there are two very special bonuses. One I can mention it is the it's like a frozen ice cube of King Ghidorah from the Antarctica.
Okay.
And
Spiral
the second,
Studios wanted to make something like that, didn't they?
they canceled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, without warning. So, but yeah, KN is actually producing it's also gonna be in scale of the Sci-Fi Museum series, which is a 15 centimeter or 6-inch line that that he's doing. So so even though that accessory, it's still like within scale with another Easy Hobby line. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
And the other one I can't say on air, but we can talk about it after.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool one. So
okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's move forward then. I've got these. I'm waiting for these guys.
Yes, yeah, Form 2 and 3. And did you get the deluxe version for Form 2?
No, for Form 1 I'm getting the one with the tail.
Yes, that one.
I'm just getting the standard figure. I don't need that.
Okay.
That
Oh yeah, what's the official name of the tail?
So yeah, Toho really didn't want it to be called Form 1. So the tail is called Unidentified Giant Creature.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the party line too, because I saw like not a different company. I saw some other company advertising like a full set, and then they did the same thing. They called the tail like unidentified, like what? Yeah, same phrase.
Giant creature, I think.
Giant creature. So yeah, I know. Yeah, Toho seems to do this. They decide they want things like called by specific names, and then everybody, if you want to make the figure, you have to call it by their approved name, like the Heat Ray. Like because like it's like that. Okay, here's like Godzilla 2019 with his Heat Ray, and so we followed suit. We'd like, okay, when we reviewed it, it's like, okay, here's Godzilla with his Heat Ray, and we'd get all these comments from fans saying, no, it's his atomic breath.
Atomic breath.
It's like well, the official name. It's like yeah. We all know it's the atomic breath, but the official name is Heat Ray.
Toho doesn't like atomic.
Yeah.
But I saw these two in person when I went to Tao Yuan for his expo. And I was like, oh, I can't wait for
They're
this.
good. They look good, right?
They look good. They look
so
really good. So blood there.
Yes, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So the bonus for the third one, the one on the right, is actually a separate closed mouth head. That blob is if you buy two, like Form 2 and 3, you get that blob.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should check out the closed mouth head, because that one looks pretty cool. You can swap the head out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a second one of that one.
Yeah.
That's KN. I still have yet to pay him. I've been telling him I want to pay you for this.
I know he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't take money. It's like I'm like I need to pay you, and he's like just don't worry about it. I mean, and like a year later, I'm like, dude, I have so much.
Yeah.
If he's handing these things out.
and it's gonna have two heads.
Ultima. Yes, the closed mouth
This is
and
like
the
one of
open
my
mouth.
favorite Godzillas in a long time. You know what I mean? He's easily on my top 5 favorite Godzillas of all time. Godzilla.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Because I actually didn't like him at first, but I grew to like him a lot with the mobile game Godzilla Battle Line, and
Yeah.
then the more items that come out, especially this one and the X Plus, like I'm growing to like him more, like this character more.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Did you get did you see the Eggman version? I love that the fire breath of this, like the spinning circles.
I like that too, but like
that
again,
looks so
I'm
cool.
not into Eggman all that much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but
I think that
looks
looks so cool.
Yeah, it
the
does.
effect.
It does. Yeah. But man, 2 swappable heads for this Godzilla Ultima, and
Man, that tail is gonna take up a lot of space.
yeah, it's gonna take up a lot of real estate for sure. But
Luckily, it's magnets, right? So you can move the tail away to save some space.
exactly. Alrighty, so that's it for easy hobby stuff. Okay, so so just a little reminder or a thing, about Haya Toys. So I don't know if you caught it, but they released there was like a pre-order for that Godzilla 2019 by mistake, and then fans rushed to it, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry." So, dear Haya fans, due to technical reasons, the reservations for Godzilla was opened by mistake. The reality is that Godzilla is out of stock and will not be produced again. We are now giving you a full refund. Please accept our sincerest apology. I saw people go nuts over this.
I know.
Oh boy.
Snooze, you lose. But you know what? Like, yeah, I mean, they have a limited license. You know what I mean? They can only do, you know what I mean?
X number,
X number, and then once that's done, it's done. So like people were on Facebook, I don't understand why they're not making more. I go, dude, you're not understanding something, okay? It's because they can't do it. You know what I mean? Not that they don't want to.
I'm sure they want to.
They're leaving money on the ground. You know, easy money for them to pick up. It's like it's one of the most in-demand Godzilla figures I have seen. You know what I mean? And they can't. You know what I mean? You snooze, you lose. Like I got 3 of them. You know what I mean? So I got 3 of them. You know, so
you're smart.
Yeah. Well, I knew I wanted at least more than one. Like when that pre-order opened, I was like, get me 2. I told myself, get me 2. Normal version, atomic breath version, right? But then later, Haya contacted me, hey, do you want this Godzilla? Yes!
Of course, right? There's the 3rd one. Excellent.
Yeah. So that's where the 3rd came from. So
awesome.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, we are at 2 hours and 3 minutes. It's been a marathon, but it's been a lot of fun. I have more stuff, but we just don't have enough time, and I have a class that I have to do later.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to cut it there. But we did all the news. That all the news is all done.
Excellent.
All righty. So for the 5 of you remaining in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was a treat. Andrew Heisenberg, thank you so much for coming on the show. I can't wait to talk with you guys more in the future about more easy hobby products and stuff like that. I mean, this was a real treat. Thank you guys so much for coming. I know it's like late for you guys, but thank you.
Oh yeah, great to be here.
Yeah,
awesome. Alrighty. All right. Oh yeah, man. You're welcome, buddy. Yeah. You're
awesome.
Welcome.
Power Hour. I love your work. So yeah, thanks for joining us tonight.
Alrighty. All right. So guys, stay on for a bit. I'm gonna end the broadcast. Okay.
All right. Sounds
good.
Guys.
See you next time. All right. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next month for our next show. Take care, everybody.